What's going on, guys? It's Donnie Doom here, playing Vampire the Masquerade. This will be a blind playthrough except for the tutorial area. I played through it before and recorded it, but as I was playing it and reading off of the tutorial message, it was kind of boring, so I decided to remake it, the first part, and just kind of explain things. It'll also make the video a little bit better. In any case, I'm playing this now because obviously they announced a sequel to it that comes out next year, and on top of that they're also releasing a little spin-off game. I think that's what it is, that's coming out between now and then, and I'll probably play it too and record it. But in the meantime, I actually played this a long time ago, but I only played a few minutes and then stopped playing it and never played it again. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to remake my character from earlier, but explain everything, why I'm picking it, and things like that, and what everything means, basically. Alright, go directly to the character sheet. Alright, so we're going to be playing as the Toreador. Now, the Toreador, they like to talk their way out of stuff. Well, they have the ability to. They don't like to necessarily. But they're the closest to humans as you can be. Apparently, they like the arts and entertainment. They're seductive and they just blend in with humanity really well. So that's who I'm going to be. But since we're here, might as well go through the other ones too. The Bruja are rebels. But they actually fight. So really in these they are more like I guess they're like your berserker essentially in this game. The Gangrel are loners, and they're more in tune with the beast within. You can change into a wolf form or something like that. I'm not really sure. One of the characters in the tutorial kind of does it, but I think these guys can too, but I've never actually played as them. Then we've got the Malkavian, and they are known as lunatics because they can hear the insight and subject others to their insanity through a discipline, which we'll get into when we're in the tutorial. Now, in this game, these guys and the Nosferatu are the two hardest to get through the game as, apparently. I mean, I don't know for sure, but especially if you're new, you don't necessarily want to be them, which is Nosferatu. And it's mainly because they don't look, especially them, they don't look human. They're they look like these people we'll see here in a minute. And so they have a seduction of 0 and can't raise it any higher. But they can hide their existence from common humans. So. And they get more nourishment for rats, which we'll get into. Then we have the Toreador, and now we have the Tremere. And the Camarilla are the guys we'll see here in just a minute as soon as we start the game. And they can raise no physical attributes above 4 points because they're like sorcerers or something like that. And then we have the Ventru. And they're the virtuous leaders of the Camarilla. So the guy we'll see here in a minute is one of these. He doesn't say that, but I'm going just by the thing. But they can't feed on low-life humans or prostitutes or the homeless. And they gain no blood from feeding on animals. So they're like nobility, essentially. But we're going to go with Toreador. And as you can see, he likes red. He's got red hair and a red shirt. Really red hair and a red shirt. And if you look right here, he has something going on with his leg that I just noticed. He might want to go see a vampire doctor about that, you know, if those exist. We're going to name him Donatello, by the way. Alright, so we'll get in here, and now we're looking at our attributes. We got Strength, which raises your unarmed and melee. Dexterity, which raises your lockpick and sneaking, and Stamina, which raises your bashing. Now, we don't get any points to put into physical when we're starting out as a Toreador, because we're basically a thing of beauty and not a machine of industry, as it says below. Now, we do get 2 points in social, which we'll be putting into manipulation and appearance, but let's go over these real quick. We got charisma, which leads to persuasion, manipulation, which is haggle, and appearance, which is seduction. Now, as far as persuasion and seduction goes, as far as I know, they only are for like speech skill checks, essentially. But I haven't really got that far in the game, so I don't know for sure. But we're going to use haggle so we can, you know, get some better prices on things and, you know, do better with merchants. And then appearance, which will raise our seduction, which will allow us to persuade people. Well, not persuade, but persuade in a different way, if you know what I'm saying. And over here we get 1 in mental, and perception does ranged and inspection, intelligence does research and intimidate, and wits does defense and hacking. Now, I'll probably do wits so we can get a little bit more defense and hacking. Because as I was playing through the game, you know, just the tutorial area, defense seems like it's kind of important. But over here we're going to get brawl, which does unarmed, defense, or dodge, which gives us another point in defense, and we're going to do subterfuge, which gives us another point in seduction. Now, from what I've seen, it seems like you want to have either persuasion, seduction, or intimidate fairly high so you can get past those checks. Now, probably what I'll do is try to raise seduction and persuasion. And over here, we're going to do firearms, because in the tutorial it felt like I had a better time with firearms when fighting enemies than I did with melee. Maybe I just don't understand the melee combat in this as much as I should. Of course, this game's, you know, older, so the melee combat may not be as refined as today's, but that's another topic for another time. Anyways, we've got inspection, we've got investigation, which raises our inspection, which we will get. And then we have scholarship, which raises our research and persuasion. So now we have 2 in persuasion and 3 in seduction. So maybe that can get us through this first part. Now you can do computer, which gives you hacking, and finance, which gives you more haggle. And as we level up, we can put more points into these. So we'll see what we get. Now here's our disciplines. Auspex allows you to see through solid objects like enemies or maybe even animals and things like that. Celerity, I'm not even sure what it does, to be honest with you, because when I use it in the tutorial here in a minute, it doesn't seem like it actually changed anything. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. It didn't seem like it did anything. But presence does. At level 1, when you use it, Your enemy suffers a -1 penalty to strength, wits, and perception, and a reduced rate of attack. So it's actually pretty good. So we may, at level 2, they have a chance to be mesmerized and a -3. I may put it into that. I might do this too. I'll put it into that for now. That's a better one. You can do auto level up, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to pick my own stuff. And as we can hear, things in here are getting pretty hot and heavy, and underwear is thrown about, and we're busting glasses.
Show you something.
Now she's going to show us something, if you know what I mean. Maybe we didn't want to see it after all. Got a lot of condom wrappings laying around here. Like 3:45 in the morning. What happened? What? Dude did like a Jet Li flying kick through the door, and the other guy leapt on us like a cougar.
My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
Dude got a buster sword.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
Yeah, this is bullshit. I didn't even do anything. This is against my civil rights right here.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live.
Oh, okay, well, you're cool.
They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights.
All right.
Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community.
No, you're cool, dude.
I thank you all for attending these proceedings.
Thank you.
And I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Roger. Alright, so we use WAS to move around, and we use the mouse to look around. And we press Z to go into a different view, which I don't know if we'll be using that much.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Okay, I could use the help.
Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what, man? What do we drink? I don't even... What are you talking about? Come on.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, plus your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So what do I mean... What do I do? I mean, you know.
All right. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Won't he become a vampire then? A vampire?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright. That's our blood pool over there, that red line. That's how we use our disciplines. If it's low, we need to refill it. And humans are the best sources of blood, naturally. Okay. Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. We press F to feed, and we press F again to cancel. And that bar at the top is the humans' remaining blood. Oops. Alright, so now we're taking a drink here. Hey, thanks for the drink, bud. Appreciate it. Next round's on me, alright?
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great. When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color?
All right, now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm gonna live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A steak? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? Look, you get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up in bed. I'm gonna go see what the room says.
You do that. Sound like some people getting killed over there. Alright, we press E to open stuff, and then up here, press space to jump on stuff. The higher that we have our inspection, or we can actually see things show up, important objects like this show up. Press E to pick it up.
Come down
Somehow,
here. Stay away from the windows.
This guy beat us up here.
Sabat raid. Sabat. They're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabat. Well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up?
The Sabat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the prince a prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away.
Blowing a kiss.
Dumb, frenzied Sabat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. Now we can press L to access our quest log, which we'll look at that. And that just says Jihad for Beginners. Just kind of gives us a rundown of what's going on. Alright, now press E on this door to lockpick. And we have the dirtiest fingernails in the history of anything. And now we open the door. And that guy is broken through that window.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I know how to handle myself.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
So I can't run through the streets like Nick Cage in that one movie screaming, I'm a vampire, I'm a vampire, I'm a vampire. Got it. But I still got that list of people from high school, though. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento. And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Well, I get it.
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What can happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. Ugh. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Camarilla, so they're like the vampire good guys?
Yeah. I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so what's next?
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little, and you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. Alright, so over here you can see a gun symbol. It's got the gun symbol, anything goes. It means you can kill... You can't kill innocent humans, but you can kill humans who are attacking you. We'll get to that later. Masquerade, you have to respect the masquerade. It means you can't do anything crazy and show off that you're a vampire and all that stuff. And then Elysium is vampire neutral ground. You can't do any combat or disciplines except for blood buff while lockpicking, which is down there in the corner, and they'll actually get to that here in a minute too. And that right there basically says that if you break the masquerade, it can carry dire consequences, such as unwanted attention of vampire hunters. After 5 violations, your game is over. So we don't want to do that. Alright, so we go over here. You can read this note. It's a password for that computer, which is Chop Shop. I didn't mean to use that. Whoops. Okay. You use the computer here. Many computers are password connected or protected. Now we just type in the word safe and then the password. Now we're in. I'm in. And we type in unlock. Press enter again, and now we can get into the safe to get the key, which is actually a card key.
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Got it. We can look at our inventory. If you press I, you can see we've got our wallet here, Chop Shop key, and a lockpick. That looked like a key card in there, though. Well, that didn't look hard enough. No, see, there it is right there. What? That is definitely a key. Yeah, I'm so broke I can't even afford to pay attention. I know how that is. Okay, so during that we got hit. This is our health here on the side. It regenerates over time, but when you're feeding, it regenerates much faster. Your health bar turns yellow. It means you have sustained aggravated damage, such like fire and supernatural attacks cause aggravated damage. It takes much longer to heal than regular damage.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabat Vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though.
You smell that?
There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
What's the difference? Blood, right?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff, but you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
You say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast. What exactly does that mean? Is that like that character from Split, or what's going on?
The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone? It seems a little restricted.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Be back in a minute. But in reality, I'm actually going to end the video here. I'm going to try to keep these around 30 minutes. I do know we're almost done with the tutorial. We just got to go through there and then do a few things, and then we get to the apartment. But we'll do that next time, and maybe we'll explore the apartment a little bit. I haven't actually done that either. In any case, if you like the video, please consider leaving a like. If you dislike it, then dislike it. And if you liked it and you want to see more, consider subscribing to my channel. In any case, everyone, I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.